Mephibosheth's Journey, a tale of grace and friendship. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom where magical stories flourished, lived a little prince named Mephibosheth. He was special because he was the grandson of King Saul, but his life took an unexpected turn when a war brought changes to the kingdom. One day, King David ascended to the throne. He wanted to know if anyone from King Saul's family was still alive. The kingdom's wise men informed him about Mephibosheth, who lived in a hidden village. King David, moved by a generous heart, sent messengers to bring Mephibosheth to the castle. Upon hearing the invitation, the little prince was frightened. He thought, "King David must be angry with me for something I don't even know." The messengers reached the village and found Mephibosheth. He looked at his small legs and felt afraid of how the king would react. However, the messengers smiled and told him that King David wanted to meet him. Mephibosheth agreed to follow the messengers to the castle. On the way, he wondered how his days in the royal castle would be. Will King David like me even with my funny legs? He wondered. Upon reaching the castle, Mephibosheth was brought into the presence of King David. He was nervous, but the king welcomed him with a warm smile. "Do not be afraid, my little friend," said King David. "I am here to be your friend and take care of you." Mephibosheth was surprised. He expected to be scolded, but instead, he found kindness and compassion. King David then explained that he wanted to honor the memory of Mephibosheth's father, Prince Jonathan. King David gave Mephibosheth exciting news. He would restore the land that had belonged to Mephibosheth's grandfather, King Saul. Now, Mephibosheth would have a special place to call home. Mephibosheth was amazed by King David's generous gesture. He thought, "Even with my funny legs, the king chose me to be special." In the following days, Mephibosheth discovered that King David was a true friend. The king not only gave him land but also invited him to dine at the royal table every day. Mephibosheth, who once feared not being accepted, found a home filled with love and friendship. Mephibosheth, now part of the royal court, lived many adventures. He learned to ride the royal horses, listened to the wise stories from the king's advisors, and shared laughter with the children of the court. His life, which began with legs as small as mushrooms, became full of joy and purpose. Over the years, Mephibosheth grew to be a young prince with a big heart. He never forgot King David's grace and spread that generosity throughout the kingdom. If anyone needed help, Mephibosheth was there, extending his hands like a loyal friend. And so, the story of Mephibosheth, the little prince with legs like mushrooms, became a tale of grace, friendship, and acceptance. He learned that even though his legs were different, he was special just the way he was. And, in the end, Mephibosheth discovered that being different was what made him truly unique. Mephibosheth's story teaches us that true friendship and acceptance come from the heart. Even when we feel different, we can be loved and valued for who we are.